Have you ever gone through a situation where you may have acted in a way that you shouldn't have, or may have said something you shouldn't have, or maybe someone else said something to you that they shouldn't have, and you are so angry at them, you just want to take it out on them, and you will hold a grudge for many, many years, and you know that holding that grudge is getting to you and it's stored right in your body, and you know that it's not serving you at all. Or maybe you don't know that. Maybe you don't know the power of how when we hold on to these grudges, this anger towards other people, that actually it's doing us a disservice. Well, I have some news for you, my friends. One of the most important things that we can do to reach a level of happiness like no other is to forgive and have compassion for ourselves. Whether it was us that did something wrong, whether it was them that did something wrong, forgiveness is so essential for moving into happiness, for moving into joy in an authentic way. Because forgiveness, famous person, maybe it is a famous person, but a good friend once told me, not forgiving someone is like drinking poison and waiting for them to die. Which I think is a great analogy, because if we look at forgiveness in that way, we realise that actually by not forgiving someone or something, a situation or a circumstance that is outside of our control or that's in the past, by not being able to forgive that situation or person or whatever it is, it's actually doing us more harm than the person or circumstance outside of us. So why hold on to that anymore when you can let it go, release it, let it go? As the famous, what's her name in Frozen sings, let it go, just let it go, forgive. And it's so hard sometimes to do that, but if we can just try, really give it a good go, because if we can forgive, we can let it go, we can shift it out of our body, we can release it to the ground, and we can move forward with more joy and more love for the situations that are awaiting us, that offer more joy and more love. So the theme of today is forgiveness and compassion. Be compassionate to yourself. Okay, you might have messed up, or someone else might have messed up. Be compassionate. We're human. We can't always get everything right. That's the situation, right? So today, if nothing else, have compassion for yourself or someone else who you've found it hard to forgive. And if that's yourself, forgive yourself. Give yourself a big squeeze. I forgive you. Forgive yourself. Because no one else is going to, apart from you. Or if they do, well, that's great for them, because they've got rid of it and shifted that energy that's blocked. But forgiving ourselves for something we may have done to ourselves or to someone else, or forgiving another, it releases that tension, that blockage, that holding on to a circumstance or situation that we may take a long time initially to let go of. Well, I'm telling you now, stop holding on, let it go, forgive, and be compassionate, because you deserve it. Okay, toodaloo.